Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of July 1st through the 16th, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. Also, those of you that follow me on Instagram know that I was trying to fly out to Chicago. I did not make it. My plans got delayed. I was at the airport. Just nothing went right. So I had to come back home. Guess it was not that time. So I trust that the universe knows best. I will try again. Those of you also that are wanting to contact me for readings, please make sure if you have like my old price list, please try to hold off from sending payments because I'm going to change the way I schedule the video and email readings. Probably only going to do those once a week now. And have a specified day of doing that. And then also for the phone reading, you can just register at bill per call and request callbacks. Your money's not lost if you don't get to talk to me that day. I just have to talk to you whenever I'm available. All right, central issue, heart of the matter. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups. Strength. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have Temperance, the Fool, Seven of Pentacles, and the World. Okay, so here as the central issue, I feel that you guys are having to go through some sort of transformations that has made you very strong. I feel that you are getting the courage to confront your other half. I don't know if you were afraid. This is almost coming off as preparation for me. Like you have been, everything you've been through has prepared you for the person coming towards you or for the relationship that you're in. I feel like you can handle it. You're not a weak person. This is actually the Leo card too, and it does show your strength here. I also feel that if you are in a relationship and you are faced with temptation, that you will remain loyal to your partner, or your partner is going to remain loyal to you. I see someone gaining confidence in a situation too. I don't know what it is that you've been daydreaming or fantasizing about or wishing for or praying for, but I do feel like something is like your dreams are getting ready to manifest. Like the minute you gain some sort of confidence, I feel like that's when things will start to fall into place with you. But there is a need for you to overcome and take some sort of leap of faith. I'm just kind of looking at the energy here. There's a need for you to really listen to your intuition. Almost feel like someone is floating or being guided towards you. Even if there's a love connection where someone was trying to resist you, or you were trying to resist them, the connection, that all of a sudden that is changing. I see someone moving towards you or you them. There's a need to follow your intuition. You are being guided. You are being protected. I feel like your spirit guides have been leading you all along, guiding you all along on this path. I also see you coming out of tunnel of darkness. Like you were in a place where it was dark at first. You didn't know where things were headed, but now you're coming out of that darkness. So if you're in a relationship and there have been troubled waters, I feel like you guys are moving past that. There's some sort of compromise where you guys are you know, listening to one another and understanding each other. If this is a situation where you've been single for a long time and you felt like you're a strong single woman, or, you know, you got to a space where you just felt like you were so independent, you were like, screw love, I don't need love. Like, I feel like there's a softer side of you emerging. There's a different side of you emerging where now maybe you're ready to test the waters again, come out of a shell, come out of hiding, and you're getting ready to be vulnerable again. Now, I do see here with the Two of Pentacles, there's either in a hot cold relationship or on off relationship, there's some sort of something needs to be stabilized because there's instability in this situation. There's been something going on where first is 2 steps forward, 2 steps back type of energy. You guys are needing to heal that. There's two opposite people coming together. But I feel like you guys are working together. You're compromising. You're learning about each other. You're learning how to get along. You're learning how to listen. You're learning each other's love languages. I just feel like this is a blend of 2 opposing energies. Now, you also might be coming together where there's 2 different backgrounds. It's supposed to be a situation where oil and water, you know, they say oil and water doesn't mix. Well, the alchemists figured out a way to make it work. It's something going on where it's like, no, you guys are the perfect blend. You guys are the perfect blend. You just have to keep spinning. You know, too, like with the oil and water, if you just keep stirring it up, it looks like it's about to merge. I think what it is that you have entered some sort of union where it's constantly flowing and changing, and you have to learn how to work with that energy. As long as both parties are willing to put in the work, it can work. But when one person decides to let go or walk away, then it's just like, okay, it doesn't work that way. How this relationship works is that we both have to stay in it. We both have to stay focused. We both have to stay motivated. So I feel like that's something that may be going on. I hope that that's making sense to you guys. I also feel that this is an outside force stepping in or intervening to help and assist where there's trouble. Because what it is that you're being aligned with the person that is for you, but maybe you don't recognize that yet. So it's like your ancestors or your spirit guides are constantly having to work, and they're like, damn, this is a hard assignment. You know, they keep trying to run away from each other. So I feel like you keep trying to run away from someone, but spirit keeps bringing you back together. You guys just need to listen to your intuition and put in the work. Something else I was getting here. Oh, now some of you, I feel like it's your living situation that keeps you apart. So someone's going to need to sacrifice. Someone's needing to let go and move and relocate to where you are or you them. I see someone wandering into your life. Matter of fact, if you are single, someone is just going to wander into your life, but it's not really that they wander. It's like their soul bought them. There's like this invisible magnetic pull that brings 2 people together. Like it doesn't make sense to you of why you feel you need to suddenly do this or do that, go here or go there. It's because it's not meant for you to figure out. You're just supposed to go with it. So you might also be involved with someone who is being too logical, and it's like, hey, like, let go of the logic, let go of the control issues, just release and let it go. There's a need for you to just let it go. Let go and go with it. Some of you may need to heal from a breakup or heal from the past, or you've been single for a long time, just healing and manifesting, and that's getting ready to happen. Um, I'm also noticing here these two different animals coming together. It's like a lion with, what is that? I don't know what type of bird it is. Is that an eagle? It's like a lion and an eagle being put together. Two different modalities. This also could be the combination of an air sign and a fire sign coming together. Or it's the air and earth that brings you together. So for instance, if you study astrology, I think it's like if you have, let's say you are Leo sun and you're dealing with someone who has, what's 3 signs away? Libra sun. There's like a sextile that, because it's like it's air and fire working together. They're not enemy signs or enemy energies, but they can work together. It's like that sextile is like some sort of opportunity. It's like you guys are needing to take advantage of these opportunities to communicate with each other. Speaking of communicate, this has been coming out in a couple of the readings in case you guys are cross-watching, but I am getting telepathy between people as well. There's an opportunity. You guys might have some sort of telepathy. Like when you think of them, they appear or reappear, or they call, they text, you dream of them, and next thing you know, they're coming into your life. I see this as preparation too. You're being aligned with the person that you're supposed to be with, is all I can keep getting. Now, I feel like some of you think something is taking forever to be over with. You're like, I'm just ready. I feel like you're more so not waiting for something to happen, but waiting for something to be over with. So let's say there was an argument and you know you and your partner are having some sort of troubles right now. You're just like, I'll be glad for this to be over, this difficult time. I'll be glad when it comes to an end. I also feel that I keep getting something spontaneous happening. It just happens out of the blue. Like it seems like it's been taking forever. I always like to give that example of, let's say for instance, you're sitting staring at a pot of water to boil so that you can put it in your spaghetti noodles or whatever. And it seems like it's taking forever. It's like, this is going to take forever for that water to get to boil in temperature. And the minute you turn your back and focus on something else, there it is, just boiling away. So it's like magic. Something happens. You need to deflect. You need to turn your attention away from something that you're waiting for. The minute you turn your attention away, it's like magic. All of a sudden, something is happening. Something is over. Maybe you've been trying to heal from the past. It seems like it's taking years for you to move past from someone. And all of a sudden, you're over them. It seems like it just happens out the blue. Now, it could also be because, you happen to align with someone and it seems like everything just magically disappears. All the changes just go away. So whatever it is that you've been waiting to happen, I feel like it just suddenly just disappears or suddenly begins. You're definitely starting some sort of new chapter. You might suddenly go on a trip or travel or relocate as well. There's getting ready to be some sort of shift or change in your life. And I also feel like these changes will continue throughout the month of Libra, which is late September, October, late October. Yeah. So you could be dealing with another Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone is learning that you may be going through a phase where you're learning how to communicate, or you're learning about your self-worth. Something is a learning process is what I'm getting, and it takes time to develop. I also feel that maybe someone is struggling with finances, which could be holding someone back from coming to see you. If you're in a long distance relationship, there could be some sort of struggles in finance. There's a need for you to let go of your way of thinking. You might be undergoing a death of the ego, or the person that you're dealing with, or you're having to let go of the way that you were communicating with each other. There's going to be some sort of transformation in regards to how you guys relate or connect to one another. I also feel like maybe someone has deleted someone's messages. Maybe you didn't want to hold on to the past. You might be deleting your Facebook account, or deactivating it, or disappearing off of social media for a while so that you can clear your head. And then going back to making some sort of sacrifice to be together. Somebody, I just feel like someone needs to let go and move forward, especially if you're dealing in a long distance relationship, because I'm getting like a few travel cards here that looks like there's a need to relocate. And here is someone with all of their things. Maybe they're moving into a larger house. Some of you have been feeling like you're single and you keep having to do everything on your own, and you're like, oh, I'm tired of having to do everything on my own. I never have any help. I feel like you're going to have help. Those days of you having to work by yourself or having to do everything yourself, I feel like it's coming to an end. There also may be some sort of significant changes happening by the end of the month, or during that eclipse that's coming up. I forget which day is happening on, but there could be secrets coming out. Excuse me. Let me look at this Ten of Swords really briefly. Somebody's going to get tired of waiting for the other person and just move on. I feel like someone is just like, you know what, I'm tired of waiting for you, or I'm tired of waiting for this. I'm just going to move on. So some of you are letting go of someone. So for some of you, this Ten of Swords is about some sort of an illusion. Maybe you were holding on to an illusion and you're letting go of that now. I feel like this is saying two things. For some of you, it is about letting go of illusions. Maybe you were in a relationship that was not real, or it was just, you were looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Maybe you were covering up the flaws of the relationship. And now that's not happening anymore. Now you're seeing it for what it really is. And so you know that you need to let it go, or things need to change in order for you guys to continue to move forward. If it was just more so of having a crush on someone, maybe you're just kind of like, you know what, this isn't going to happen. I have been delusional about this connection. I'm going to let it go now. So it's like letting something go. Now, what I'm also getting is the opposite. Someone who has been living a life of solitude, that is coming to an end. Like your days of solitary confinement are over. Like you're getting ready to have to spend your life with someone. And there may even be an instant family So I almost feel like if this is a new love, you get pregnant off the first time that you guys have sex. The first opportunity you guys have sex, bam, you're pregnant. Life changed forever. So you become an instant family. This can also be a situation where, you know, either you already have children or they already have children. So immediately you guys become like one big happy family. It's like no more bachelor life or no more bachelorette life for some of you. Now you're taking on the responsibility of someone else or someone else with their family. And you know, even though it's a big responsibility, you're motivated by it. This is something that you're wanting to do. You're wanting this type of responsibility. I see something being replaced too, especially if you felt like you were mourning the loss of someone. So if you are a widow, a widower, and you thought that you would never find love again, like someone just falls into your life, and I feel like really it was your loved one looking out for you. They're the ones that, you know, wanted to make this happen for you. They want you to be happy. They want you to move on. It's like you're receiving their approval or receiving their blessings to move on. So I feel like this is about something being replaced. It's not that they're replacing the person, but you are believing in love again. Something has changed your views about love, family, and what they're supposed to be like. I'm also feeling like you come to some sort of realization that you do love someone or that you miss someone. So you call them up and express that, or maybe this is happening to you. They call you up and express that they're in love with you or tell you they're in love with you. I would also look out for any type of signs or messages coming from a dream as well. So some of you may have some sort of revelation in a dream. All right, so that is basically all the messages that I'm getting for you guys, but I hope it resonates. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.